Now, let me ask to the audience, how many of us have, at least once in our lifetime, done a diet? Can you raise your hand? Okay, you go. I think, Petra, your contribution is quite relevant. Petra is a doctor for 40 years and specialized in nutritional medicine and intermittent fasting. She has been one of the people in the world inventing that fasting. She's Germany's first vegan doctor and has been doing public relations since the beginning of her career and would like to explain how people can keep themselves healthy with self-help nutrition. Petra, let's hear from you.
Thanks a lot, Christoph, for the introduction. Many thanks for the invitation to Sri Sri Gurudeva. Thank you for Mr. Czarnecki for inviting us. And hello, everybody here, ladies and gentlemen. In the first part of our talk, Roland has made clear the positive impact exercise can have on mental and physical health. But what about your eating habits? Please, the next slide. Yeah, do you remember this slide? The body and mind together, they work together. What you eat is also important to your mental and physical well-being. Recent studies have shown that an unhealthy diet and a lack of exercise can put you at risk of developing depression. If you're already suffering from mental disorder, a pure diet and no exercise can make it even worse. Let's talk first about the indirect influence a healthy diet has on mental health. What should we eat? What shouldn't we eat? I'd like to share a quote from American writer Michael Pollan, who summarized the essential of a healthy diet in only 7 words. Eat food, mostly plants, not too much. So I can stop here, but I go on for sure. Keeping to a plant-based diet supports your immune system. A strong immune system helps ward off pain and of illness. Here are only some evidence-based facts we know about plant-based diet. Vegan or vegetarian diets can relieve chronic musculoskeletal pain, and they can help against inflammation. Certain food groups, I'm so sorry, but it is like it is, especially meat, can increase chronic inflammation. In the long run, these inflammations can have dangerous consequences for your physical and for your mental health. Meat and the product made out of meat and dairy and their products, sweets, foods made from white flour can fuel inflammation and can weaken our immune system. So our diet can have an influence on lifestyle diseases and now I ask you to make your eyes and ears open. First, it's obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, autoimmune diseases, dementia, Parkinson, and certain types of cancer. And these are diseases that we are largely responsible for, but often we do not know about this possibility. And now let's talk about the direct influence a healthy diet has on a mental health. Adults who maintain a healthy diet has less likely to develop symptoms of mental health issues like depression. In 2009, a groundbreaking study reported that people who ate a Mediterranean diet decreased their risk of developing depression. A Mediterranean diet consists of vegetables, fresh fruits, nuts, only small amounts of fish and meat, healthy spices, and cold-pressed olive oil. Following up 10 years later, the positive effects were still visible.
What about wine?
Small amounts of wine, okay? Okay. Another study from 2022 showed the positive effects a healthy diet had on the cognitive abilities of older adults. Healthy eating isn't only for adults. Good nutrition can even help children and young people with mental health problems. So maybe some of you might be thinking now, food goes into our bellies, not our heads. Where is the connection? Please, the next slide. Thanks. Here it is. Approximately 100 trillion bacteria live in our digestive tract. Food, stress, and these bacteria are connected. Anxiety, depression, and pain weaken the health of our gut and thus also of our immune systems. You can keep your good bacteria healthy by eating, what do you think? By eating a plant-based diet and also managing stress. Eating at fixed times and intermittent fasting can also help and help very well. As you can see, what you eat is important for your mental health. But how much you eat is also important. People who are obese are twice as likely to suffer from depression compared to people who aren't obese. What we eat and how much we eat affects how we think and how we feel. And I think it's a very important point, because if people feel good and are happy, they have other thoughts for the life totally. There are many studies available that make clear the benefits of proper nutrition in the workplace. Healthy food and short exercise sessions can go a long way towards improving physical and mental health as well as productivity. So finally, which diet is the best? I think you know which one I would vote for. The clear winner is a plant-based diet, because it keeps people physically fit and mentally healthy. Roland and I shown you the major impact diet and exercise can have on mental health and how we try to help people help themselves against pain. Just freedom from pain is a prerequisite for mental health. So is health, especially the absence of often diet-related serious civilization diseases. Can there be better reasons to make a healthy diet as well as exercise a permanent part of our lives and thus automatically create the best conditions for our mental health? Thanks a lot for your attention.